As we begin, I just invite you, as Sarah said, shut off your camera and just get comfortable. If you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to sit down, do that. Do just whatever helps you to feel comfortable and safe as we enter into this meditation. Maybe grab a blanket if you want. If you're comfortable closing your eyes or focusing on a point on the floor or the wall, I'd encourage you to do so. And just let your body be held by wherever you are right now. The floor or the bed or the chair. Just allow yourself to be held. And as you're being held, I invite you to just let the tension drain out of you. Whatever's been going on this week or this morning, just let it all drain out of you, back into the earth. Just take a couple of deep breaths and let any remaining tension out. And from this place of letting the tension drain out of you and being held, I invite you to imagine for a moment a beautiful winter scene. It might be a scene outside your window, or it might be something that you've seen before, or something completely new. Imagine a landscape that's covered with snow and ice. I invite you to imagine it in all its detail and create it as however you wish. Is your landscape a city? The woods? Your backyard? Something else? Are there people there? Animals? Plants? Trees? Buildings? I invite you to imagine with your eyes the exquisite detail of the scene, from the color of the snow to the color of the sky, to everything in between. And now I invite you to imagine with your ears. What sounds do you hear from the landscape? Maybe birds, snow falling, wind blowing, ice. Imagine the details with your ears. I invite you to imagine with your sense of touch. Is the scene warm, cold, a mixture? If you're outside in the scene, is the snow wet or is it dry? If you're inside, is there a draft? Is your room warm or cold? Now I invite you to imagine with your nose and your mouth. Maybe you can smell snow in the air. Or maybe you have some hot chocolate or coffee with you in your imagination. Imagine the smells and the tastes that are present in the scene. Now I invite you to take a few moments and imagine the scene in its entirety with all your senses. Now I invite you to imagine a light, a beautiful light, warm, loving, flowing all around you. This is the light of love, a love coming from one who loves you unconditionally, more than you can ever imagine. What color is that love? Is it warm, cool, soft, gentle? What other sensations do you experience with it? Is there a sound associated with it? A smell? A taste? I invite you to imagine this light of love wrapping you up like a warm blanket on a cold day. Let it flow all around you, loving you, leaving you feeling warm and safe, peaceful and loved. Take a few moments and be with this light of love as it loves you. And being surrounded by this love light, I invite you to imagine this light flowing from you, connecting you with the others in the Zoom room, creating a community of love and light that is warm and peaceful, so safe, so loving, wrapping all of us up here on this Zoom right now. If you know someone in our community today with a special need, you might ask the light to be with that person in a special way. Take a few moments now and just be with that light of love that connects us as an awake community. Now from our Zoom room, imagine the light, this love light, flowing out into the world to those who love and support you, to those who helped you to be here today, to awake community members who are not with us today, and to any other of your loved ones and supporters. Allow this light of love to travel between you, connecting you, blessing those you care about, loving your relationships. And everywhere this light goes, this light of love leaves all those feeling warm and peaceful, safe, so very, very loved and strengthened. Take a few minutes now to be with that light that connects us to our loved ones and supporters. Now I invite you to imagine this light of love flowing out even further into the world, all throughout the winter landscape, in any winters in the world and in your life. Allow this light to infuse it all with love. Bathe it in the light of love, the sound of love, the shape of love. Allow the light to flow out even into your communities, wherever you are. Connecting, strengthening, healing, loving. And everywhere this light touches, there's a sense of warmth, safety, connection, strength, and a deep and profound sense of being loved. Take a longer few moments now to just be with this light of love and notice your experience in all its detail with all your senses. this place of noticing this experience with all its detail, with all your senses. I invite you finally to allow this love light, to continue to flow through all these different peoples, all these different landscapes and communities, and back to the source of this love, the source of this light, the sense of gratitude for the light of love. Take a few more moments and notice your response to the source of this love. Does the source respond to you? So high. Time with this meditation is beginning to draw to a close. I invite you to take one last savor of the experience and offer one last expression of gratitude in the silence of your hearts. And know that you can go back to this scene and this experience of being loved anytime you want to, anytime you need to. As you express gratitude and take that one last savor, I invite you to gently draw your attention back to your space, back to the feel of your body at rest, back to the feel of your breath as you inhale and exhale. It's helpful, maybe stretch a little bit. And open your eyes to be back in this space.